Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. For today's video, yes, finally the moment has come, the return of Amberlynn Reid, and I'm confused. I will give you all the rundown on her latest live stream and what old girl has been up to, at least according to her. What was she doing during this time away from the spotlight? Is she single, taken? Where's the new caretaker? What is going on with this new job? Did she tell on herself and admit that it's all for show? Amber wants us to believe that this break, this time away, has done wonders for her and her mental health. She is in such a better place right now. But on the surface, it really just seems like things have gotten worse. All that and more coming up on today's edition of Girl Talk. Let's just get right into it. I mean, shall we? All right, you guys, let's first discuss these new shorts. She's straight up just trolling at this point. I've seen a lot of speculations that she is trying to get that money with these videos. She put out 2 new What I Ate Today While Working videos since we reacted on my Sunday night live stream. Does she have connections that she got from Emily/Tommy into that world? Imagine that's the 9 to 5. I could see Tommy being the person to come up with this network of people willing to buy these types of videos and then going out and searching for the girls. It's all a ring. Like, she has a ring going. That's why she's always talking to these obese influencers. She's basically a madam. She wants to bring them onto the team, right? It's all starting to make sense. If there's one thing this woman doesn't have, it's shame. There was actually this guy that did a TikTok calling her out for faking her 9 to 5 and the overall shenanigans of these keyboard What I Ate Today videos. Amber slid into their DMs with hate. Get a load of this. So the creator was named Tyson. Amberlynn sent them a message and said, oof. Number 1, I'm not typing gibberish. Number 2, I never said I had a 9 to 5 job. Number 3, you're pathetic. Imagine getting called pathetic by Amberlynn Reid. That's a favorite of her and Foodie Beauty, but honestly, it's like, look in the mirror, ladies. Tyson responded to Amber and doesn't take her too seriously, just thinks the whole situation is kind of funny. That's the spirit. It is just so sad that she is this old and still doing this. And by this, I mean using her eating as rage bait. Amber is the OG rage baiter, low effort feeder fodder, but the fact that she's been trolling for 10 years, I feel like the trolling started around 2016 there and abouts. And she still thinks that this is tea. Like, girl, we're 35 years old, honey. That should be our theme going into 2026. A decade of trolling, you guys. Congratulations, girl. A decade of trolling. Enough about her little YouTube shorts trolls. Let's get into this triumphant return. She came back with a stream titled I'm Back, and she's really laying it on thick. Her break was so amazing, and she is just in such a peaceful place now, guys. She really wants us to know that this was the best break ever, basically. I think it's her way of kind of saying, I'm better off without ya. That's what this whole fake job is, too. She wants people to believe that she doesn't need YouTube, that people need her. She doesn't need them, when in reality, she does need YouTube. There will be no vlogs until Vlogmas, she confirms, but she will be doing live streams and YouTube shorts. See how long these YouTube shorts last, because once she sees how little money they end up making her, it's not going to stick around very long. It was the best thing for her to peace out, guys. Yeah, because you made yourself a mess. You didn't have to roll around in the mud with Tammy. You did that on your own. And then when it started to become too much, you had to get out of the ring because you don't know when to stop running your mouth. She acts like it's on everybody else when it's on you, girl. You created that scenario. No vlogs. No vlogs. Vlogs are so easy for her, but she just doesn't want to open up her life in that way. That's her reasoning. What is there to open up about? She's hiding something in her personal life. She claims to not be pretending to work. She's working on something that has her very excited. I do hope that she's working on her memoir.
Speaking Up by Amberlynn Reid.
Oh my God.
Now, I really don't think that she's doing anything, but now's the time because she's having a little bit of a resurgence, especially on TikTok. People know her, but I don't know what the hell is going on because one minute she's talking about, I've been working from home for a decade, aka YouTube. And then she says, I'm very much employed. I've been employed for a hot minute now, making it seem like she's working for somebody else. So which is it, girl? Are you talking about YouTube or are you faking a job outside of YouTube? If there is no vlogs, then what could she be working on? At this point, her stream gets muted and she doesn't know how to fix it, so she has to start a brand new one. In the new live stream, she claims to have lost weight. We all know that that is a lie, girl. I mean, why do you have to be so blatant about it? Look at the shorts that you're putting out and you're eating all of that food. You want us to believe that you're losing weight with that diet? That's one meal. And don't try to get one over on us because we know that that's one meal. And weight loss where? Is that the reason she doesn't want to do vlogs? Because she doesn't want to weigh in and she knows that she doesn't really have any other content besides faking a journey. She doesn't even feel like putting in the effort to fake a journey right now, let alone actually do one. That's why the vlogs aren't here, period. So she can say that no vlogs is her putting a boundary up, but I just don't understand her logic. Live streams are much more intimate. Vlogs, you can avoid whatever's going on. If crap hits the fan and that's all your chat is talking about, there's more pressure to address X, Y, Z. So to me, it's just pure laziness in the fact that she doesn't want to do this fake journey, phony journey, weigh in. She doesn't want people weighing in on her weigh-ins.
I must have been manic.
Exactly. She starts doing a typing test because people were questioning her typing ability because everyone thinks that she was just typing gibberish during the shorts. But she won't share her computer screen because she's worried something might pop up. Like, girl, what are you looking at on there? But get this, I only share the typing test because she is out of breath typing. That was a workout for her. And she admits to still being over 500. At this point, she kind of told on herself. She talks about people discussing why did she switch the keyboard during her short video. And she says because she likes the sound of the mechanical keyboard for her shorts. So the typing was just for the show. That's what that says to me. I think she wanted to sound like other TikTokers when they do very similar videos, or that meme of Gabby Hanna typing furiously on the keyboard. And that was the vibe that she was going for. It's all just a show. This fake job and her break is just her saying to the audience, I don't need you. Get this, Amber does claim to be 100% single, although she did have an opportunity to mingle, but didn't take it. Girl, what happened? Another troll in your DMs? Don't fall for everybody who slides in, girl. She does specifically address Emily Tommy and says that they are not together. That last explosion that they had before the Tammy situation, before Tammy came out, when they broke up, that was real, according to her, believe it or not. She's been scammed multiple times by Foodie Beauty. I say this because she sent her a lot of money to go back to Canada. She talks about Chantal for a while. She says that Chantal is a good person who's done bad things. Girl, no. Let's not make excuses for her. She is awful. She is so incredibly selfish and greedy. Any performance of empathy from Chantal is for personal gain. For example, the cat that she took off the street in Kuwait, or the little girl that she took off the street in Syria. First and foremost, it is about her trying to make herself look good, even above the money. Of course, there is that scamming aspect. Her number one priority is feeding her narcissistic ego. That's currency for her. Obviously, she wants the money too, but her ego being fed is the most important. Amber speculates that Chantal will take her head covering off when she gets back to Canada. Interesting. Amber goes on and on about loving her alone time now. She's thriving while being single. Girl, this is thriving. I love how she always acts like her life has completely changed. I'm in this completely different headspace than I was just 1 month ago. Things have turned around completely. It's like, girl, come back down to earth. But she's enjoying that single life. It is a different headspace for her, guys. It's just her and her magic wand. You know what I'm saying? She brought it up. Having a routine where she really works is helping. Girl, really working. She just won't give it up with this job. Why does she change schedules like every day? Sometimes it's 9 to 5. The one time it was 2 to 9. Like what? Someone asks her, why won't you diet? Well, she doesn't want to. She's not going to do Dr. Now's diet either because she claims it is 1,200 calories of nothing. Girl, it's veggies and protein. It's to prepare for WLS, and it's also a little bit of a test for Dr. Now. These patients need to prove that they're ready for the WLS. But honey, let's face it, you'd be okay eating 1,200 calories a day. She seems to have this thought that she's not going to make it. It's not going to be enough for her to have 1,200 a day. I wish Nick Ocado would tell us what he actually did to lose the weight. I'm not sure what he's saving that for, but I would imagine it was something similar to Dr. Now's 1,200 calorie diet because he was able to do it so fast. Someone asks Amber to rage like Foodie Beauty, and she says, ask my ex. She knows I can rage. Oh, we know Emily Tommy knows that you can rage. Wasn't there a story that Tommy told where she was just relaxing on the bed and Amber was staring at her and just trying to start an argument about anything and everything because Amber didn't get her way. Womp womp. That's the real Amber. She doesn't last too long on live. She gets off after about 30 minutes because of her new sleeping schedule and her job. She wants to get to bed early. Weird. What is up with this new girl, new personality? I swear she does have a new personality for every girlfriend, right? But who's the real Amber Lynn? How long has she actually stayed single? Because we know in previous single Lynn eras, it was all a facade. It was all lies. She was in a relationship during that time. And I don't necessarily believe that she's single now. It's hard to say because her and Tommy already had a fake up. So who's to say that wasn't a fake up? One thing's for sure, it's only a matter of time until this new peppy facade breaks down. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. All right. Bye, everyone.